You know, you've probably heard that eating dark chocolate has some health benefits, but does it really? And how much do you have to eat to get those health benefits? And what if you eat too much? Here to talk more about that is our diet nutrition expert, Dr. Beth Kitchen. Good to see you this morning.
It's good to see you too, Mike. Just in time for Thanksgiving, I'm going to ruin your
You mean
your
Valentine's?
Thanksgiving.
Valentine's?
Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
but that
Woo! Yes. Let me ruin your Valentine's Day here.
you're not going to ruin it. And
Yes,
we both love dark chocolate. Yeah.
we talk about chocolate, particularly dark chocolate, being healthy. But the problem is that now, if you watched the headlines this past week, you might have seen that some chocolate bars are high in cadmium. And cadmium is a heavy metal. And there also were some chocolate bars that had excessive amounts of lead in them.
Mm.
So now you're thinking, what do I do? This is like file this under can't have nothing nice, right? Because we like our chocolate and then we get told that it's bad for us. So I want to lay some nuance to all of this bad news about chocolate.
All right, put it all in perspective here.
Okay, so first of all, not all chocolate bars are high in cadmium. And cadmium and lead, they're heavy metals, and they can cause slower cognitive development in babies and infants. And so pregnant women, breastfeeding women, and then also babies and children should avoid dark chocolate. Milk chocolate is fine. It's not high in cadmium. And so we don't worry about that. But for the dark chocolate, those particular groups should avoid it. Now, what about the rest of us? Okay, we're not pregnant or breastfeeding women. We're not babies. We're not children. Can we still eat chocolate? And yes, you can. There are a couple things that we're going to talk about here. First of all, you need to limit it. Don't eat too much throughout the day. An ounce of chocolate is what is recommended to be safe. And I'm going to show you on this big old chocolate bar here. An ounce of chocolate's actually a nice serving. It's 1, 2, 3 of these squares right here. It's an ounce. That's not a bad chunk of chocolate every day to be safe. So just make sure you aren't overdoing it. Eat about an ounce a day. Now, the next thing that you can do is to go online and you can see these evaluations of various brands of chocolate bars and how much cadmium and lead are in them. Some are much lower, others are higher. So the website that I am recommending that you go to is called As You Sow, ASYOUSOW.org. And they evaluate chocolate bars and can show you how much is in each brand. Okay. And they do these periodically because it can change over time. And so you can go there and you can find your favorite dark chocolate bar and see if maybe you need to switch to one that's lower. It's very easy to do. My last recommendation is if you want safer dark chocolate, become an advocate. Write, email your chocolate bar manufacturer and say, what are you doing to lower the cadmium and the lead in these dark chocolate products so that we can safely eat them? And a lot of organizations are doing that right now. Consumer Lab, Consumer Reports, they have also done evaluations on chocolate bars. And so you can go there. Those are subscription sites. So you would have to subscribe. I subscribe to Consumer Lab, which is just a wealth of information there. And it's not that expensive. So those are some places that people can go if you really want to keep up with these kinds of consumer food issues.
Great information. As we wrap up here, Dr. Beth, for people who missed last week's segment when you did mention dark chocolate, how much you have to eat to get the antioxidants and some of the benefits from it, it was a lot, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. The studies that have shown that the flavonols in cocoa are beneficial, they have been done with chocolate cocoa capsules. So it's really concentrated. And those have shown some moderate benefit. But in order to get that much of those flavonols from dark chocolate, you'd have to eat about 750 calories worth of dark chocolate every day. It's better to go to your fruits and vegetables for your flavanols. For a sweet treat, yes, eat your chocolate, eat a little bit every day, and you will be fine and you'll be happy. And happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Dr. Beth K., thank you.
Thank you, Mike.